Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy DJ Don from the Buzz with DJ Don, Bone Thugs Unofficial, and I'm coming to you today to share a very, very unfortunate story. I bought some items off of Facebook over the weekend, and I got scammed for my money completely. I lost $100, and I want to talk to you guys about that because I feel like everybody should know what's going on in my little town of Franklin here. So not too long ago, I bought an Echo Dot off the internet, and the transaction went fine, and everything was good. So, here recently, the same guy that sold me the Echo Dot, his name's Shannon Gibson, Michael Shannon Gibson, he goes by Shannon, sold me the Echo Dot, everything was fine, and he contacted me recently to let me know that he had some vape supplies, which were about half price, almost half price. If you're not familiar with what vape supplies are, these are vapes. They're electronic cigarettes, and you buy them at the gas station. They're like a cigar, and they come apart, and they have a little battery. And normally these rigs run about $35, but he was online selling them for $20 each. So, as you know, that's a it's a great deal. In order to get five of them, you pay $100, and normally at the store you get three for $100. So I thought it was a great deal. So I went over to Shannon's house in order to make the deal, and when I showed up, he said that he was waiting on the items that I had to wait. And since I was leaving, as you know, I'm a DJ, and I had a gig that night. This was last Saturday, and I had to gig later that night, so I couldn't stand around and wait. So when I went to leave, he said I should leave my money there because the guy who was bringing the discounted vape cartridges was already on his way. And since I had to work, and I had done business with Shannon before and everything was good on the transaction or whatever, he asked me to leave the money with him, and I did. We made a deal for me to meet him after work, and the whole time I was at work, he was texting me, changing the time and changing this, and things just started to get very bizarre. I started to get really weird text messages, but in the meantime, I got a message from him saying that the items were on their way and that whenever I got done with work, the items would be ready for me. And you can listen to that voicemail message right here.
Hey, Shannon. We are good. We're good. It's going to be on the way in a little bit. So by the time you get done with what you're doing, we're definitely good. All right? Okay.
So once I got done from work, I let him know that I was on my way over to his house. I actually had to work about an hour away from here, and his house is about 15 minutes, 20 minutes away from here, but it's on the way home. So I called him to let him know that I was on my way, and he said the items still hadn't been delivered, and he had this big old huge bizarre story and said that the items would be there at 3 o'clock in the morning. Now I'm like, well, I wouldn't be back to Franklin until like 1 o'clock in the morning. So we made an appointment to meet at 8 o'clock Sunday morning. When Sunday morning came around, we had made a deal that if he didn't have my items by Sunday morning, that he would give me my money back. So Sunday morning, I got up and I got dressed and I got ready to go over there. And when I was about 2 or 3 miles from his house, I called him to let him know that I was about 10 minutes away. And when I got about a mile from his house, I got pulled over by the police and completely surrounded. Now, when the police came up to the car, they asked me if I'd been threatening Shannon Gibson, and I, of course, told them no. So apparently, he called when I was on my way over there to pick up the money that I had gave him the day before. He called the police and said that I was already over there and that he was scared of me. So they came in full force. They found me a few miles from his house, going to his house, and I got pulled over. So I just left it alone for that day, and I went down to the magistrate's office the next day to talk to them about my options, and they said there was nothing saying that I couldn't go out to the place where I had bought the items and figure out where my items are. So I went out there, and Shannon answered the door, and I was recording on my phone when I walked up to the door. So I have that footage for you of me asking Shannon about this, and I'm going to show that to you guys in a few minutes. But he ultimately ended up calling the police, and the police came out, and they asked me to leave, long story short, and he still owes me $100. Like, I don't know what the problem is, what's going on, but I have since, like, while I was out there and the police came, an old man from next door came up, a real nice man, and said, "What's going on? I own this property." And the police ran him off. So I touched base with him later, and he actually owns the property, but he can't run Shannon off because he's been living there a few days or whatever, and the cops told him that they have to go through a restraining order. Apparently, they're running a meth house out of there, and when I pulled up to his house, that's where I pulled up to. Like, I literally gave my money to a meth house and supplied them for the whole weekend. Because now, when I try to talk to Shannon or confront Shannon about having my money, all he does is call the cops and tell him he has no idea what I'm talking about. But I have text messages, voicemails, and just unlimited amount of proof showing that I gave him $100 for 5 vape cartridges. So that's a lesson learned. You know, you shouldn't give your money to somebody before you have the item, no matter how much you trust him. I mean, he told me, "Hey man, I'm good for it. You're my boy. Everything's always been good before. You can leave your money with me." And as you can tell in the video that I'm about to show you right now, this guy's wasted out of his mind, man. He's spent. He's, as they say, he's on the shit. Check it out, man. All right, I'm going up to the door to Shannon's. So what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
What is it? You got my money?
What money?
You don't remember the money?
Oh yeah.
You owe me $100.
Yeah, we'll go get the cars.
No, not cartridges. $100. You owe me $100.
We'll get it.
No, I need it right now.
We'll go get it.
I need it right now,
I'll have to go call somebody.
dude. I'm telling you that I need it right now. We're about to have a big problem right here, Shannon.
Okay, I'll go call somebody. See what's up. Let me grab my phone. I'll see what I can do.
We need it right now. This conversation's being taped right here on this phone right here. Okay. This phone right here.
All right.
So, I just need my money, dude. Just go ahead and pay me, dude. So we won't have no problems. The cops just called you. I just left the sheriff's department, and they called you. That phone, that missed call that you just got was them.
I didn't have one.
Yeah, you had one. 3120.
Who called?
Dude, the damn police called you, dude. I was just at the sheriff's department.
Well, I didn't do shit like that.
Dude, you
Why
freaking.
acting like this?
Dude, you called the sheriff's department on me yesterday, had me pulled over on my way over here.
Cause you coming over here threatening people.
Dude, you owe me $100. All you gotta do is give me my $100, dude, and it's done. Give me my money, dude. I came over to this house and gave you $100. Well, give me my money. I'm gonna start getting louder, dude.
Please, man, I ain't got it. What do you want me to do?
Dude, you need to give me my money, bro.
Stop being loud.
Hey, we're about to have a problem right here. The cops are gonna be on their way in a minute. I'm just letting you know. This guy owes me $100. He ran me for $100 over the weekend.
Call him then.
Go ahead, man. I just left there. The same guy I just talked to said he'll be the one to respond. Dude, you sent the cops after me. They pulled me over yesterday, 6 deep yesterday, on my way here, 3 miles from here. Not even 3 miles. It's like the Sunset Restaurant. They pulled me over on my way over here. That's why you didn't see me yesterday. They told me that I could come over here, that I'm not barred from over here.
Yeah, why did y'all say that somebody could come here to the house and get something? Like 640 Windy Gap? Can you send somebody? Yep. Just the argument is supposed to not happen, like, anyway.
He ran me for $100, McConnell.
No, that ain't what happened.
Yes, it was happened. I gave you $100.
Come on. Altercation? That what you'd say? Michael Gibson? No.
Hell, you owe everybody, don't you?
He ran me for $100. Yes, you did, dude. Do you want me to play the messages, dude? You ran me for $100. Give me my $100 and I'll leave.
That's not what happened. Okay.
Give me my. What happened then? Give me my $100 and I'll leave. You robbed me, dude. You robbed me, dude. You fucking robbed me.
What?
Rob him?
He robbed me, dude.
That ain't what happened.
Tell him what happened then. Tell him. We're listening, Shannon.
God, that is not what happened.
What happened then? Where's my money?
Nobody.
Where's my money? Where's my $100 at, Shannon?
I don't have $100 for you.
You had $100 of my money on Saturday. Dude, I gave it right here. The other day, I met Candace Gibson in the damn parking lot. Candace Daves. I met her in the parking lot. She recognized me to come over and say hi to me. I was here, dude. How do you think I know where you live, dude?
Because I told you.
Because I gave you $100. I came over here and gave you $100. I even have the message on my phone that says I'm here. I'm not going to show it to you right now because we're recording right now.
Give me a cigarette, you know.
Hang on.
I'll get one. There's one in my room. Just sneak in there and get one. Don't wake her up.
You got me for $100, Shannon.
Dawn, that ain't what happened.
It is what happened.
No, it ain't.
You got me for $100. All you got to do is give me my $100. That's all you got to do.
I don't have $100.
Well, you had $100 when I gave it to you.
I just will let them decide. Like,
Well, we will. We absolutely will.
because that ain't what happened like that.
Dude, do you realize they're talking about felony charges, man?
For what?
Obtaining money under false pretenses?
That ain't what the fuck happened.
That's what why do you think I'm here, dude? I got pulled over by 6 police officers yesterday, surrounded because of you called 911 and said you were fucking scared.
I did not. We'll find
Dude,
out.
we will. Dude, the guy that I just spoke to, the guy that's on his way out here, is the guy that I just talked to at the jail a few minutes ago.
That's her. Oh, God, don't let the chat.
Oh, shit.
You gotta shut that door up.
The guy that's responding here right now just listened to the 911 call. I swear to God, dude, I just left the sheriff's department. I went to the magistrate first because I got pulled over yesterday. They said you called him 5 times in 30 minutes and said I was down here threatening you. You've already said that on this recording. You said a minute ago you called him because the reason you called him was because I was threatening you. That's what you just said.
Yeah, but ain't nobody's like, I'm saying like for his sake, he don't need to know our shit. But
Well, all you got to do is give me $100, dude. This was the house. I pulled up right there, and I gave you $100 cash on Saturday, dude, at about 1:30 in the afternoon.
or something. Waking everybody up.
You better start paying.
Chad, that ain't what the fuck happened.
Dude, you can keep saying that all you want to, dude. I gave you $100 cash. I have the thing on my thing. But right now, as you can see, I'm 7.5 minutes into this recording, and as soon as I get done recording, I'll pull that out. Matter of fact, I probably can in my little window and show you why I'm here. Tell me why I'm here.
Whatever, Don. We'll find out. You borrowed $100 from him?
No, I came over here and gave him $100 for 5 vape cartridges, and I never got my cartridges. I never got my money. He ran me around, gave me 6 different times we were supposed to meet, and when I was on my way over to, he said if he didn't have them by Sunday morning, I could come over here and get my money back. And when I was on my way over here Sunday morning, he called the law as I was on my way over here because he didn't have my money and said, "Dude, man, just threaten me." So they pulled me over right down the street on my way here to pick this guy up or come get my money because he said we could go down to some guy named Kenny Gibson and go down and get some vape cartridges off of him that will hold us over until the...
Say no name.
Dude, you absolutely did. I've already talked to Kenny Gibson.
Well, either way.
I've already spoke to Kenny Gibson. You absolutely... Dude, how do you think I know that? Dude, I don't hang out with people like you, dude. How do you think I know this much about you? People that rip people off like this and call the police. How do you think I know where you live? How do you think I know this much about it?
Act like that, like you are going to come do something, that's crazy. There ain't no reason for it.
You called the police.
Yeah, for you threatening to come over here like that.
You ran me $100. You ran me for $100.
Well, we'll see.
We will. We absolutely will.
Okay.
So as of right now, it's the following Tuesday, and I still don't have my money back. And there's no inclination that he's going to give me my money back. I talked to the old man again, who said that he wants him out, and again, Shannon won't leave. And the actual deed owner on the house isn't like an 83-year-old lady that lives in Florida. So it looks like she's going to have to come here in order to evict him, in order to get him out, because the old people that actually own the property said that they don't want him there. They don't want him doing meth and stuff in the house, and they just don't want no part of this. And he won't leave. They said that the toilet, the only toilet in the house has been stopped up for months. And the old man said he came down to the house and plunged the toilet until he felt like his arms were broke. And the people that live in the house, including his own sons and Shannon Gibson, were just laying up on the couch, not even helping the man, not even doing anything. So I don't know what's up with that, but y'all lazy bums need to get a job or help the old man or whatever and stop scamming people for their money, dog. Like, this ain't even cool. This ain't even cool. So, message to you, Mr. Shannon Gibson. If you see this ain't cool. I need my $100. Holler at your boy.